Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, When Tay Talk. I am Tay, and I am here for another little quick episode of Here We Go with the Bullshit. What in the world is going on? Child? Because this can't be right. Here we go with the bullshit. Y'all, here we go with the bullshit. Even Cookie know. Okay. So first things first, everything on the channel is alleged and in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell notifications so that you know every time your girl upload a new video. And share the video. Okay? Share the video with family, friends, enemies, frenemies, punk ass mofos, all that. Share it. Okay? So they won't end up in court, criminal court, like it looked like Anton Daniels about to get into, y'all. So in my last video, I showed y'all the details of Anton doxing 2 content creators, No Captivity with Freezy, and also Lakeysha. Now, these are 2 content creators that has been on his head doing reaction videos to his videos, his past videos, showing his inconsistencies, his grifts, all of these things. And instead of addressing the issues at hand that they're discussing, he wanted to bring the shit personal and bring in their personal information, looking at their mugshots, putting their mugshots on his page that supposedly have over 1 million subscribers. Okay? So we have to take that into account. Millionaires don't have that type of behavior. I didn't think so. So now with him doxing this young lady, especially her, online because he showed her real name and everything, with him doing that, he has put himself in quite the pickle. He has put himself in quite the pickle. And now it's a whole nother issue at hand because Lakeysha responded. Yeah, she responded, and she met him right on in hell. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now the response is controversial, well, whatever you call the word. Okay, I ain't no damn English teacher, and mind your business. But the response, it was a response. And not too long ago, she got some very important information. Very important information. So now let's go over, because I want to go to her channel and I want to show y'all a little snippet or two. First, I just want to, do a quick little show y'all what he did with her first. Let me share this really quick. And this is on the Mic Drop BBQ channel. And he got the doxing of her. Freezy was actually live when the GOAT debater Taz told him to look in the private chat. And he looked in the private chat and went over to Anton's channel where he was actually on live doxing him, showing his mugshot. Those things you can hit him with a privacy complaint with YouTube. He's not supposed to be showing any of your personal pictures on his page. And especially with Lakeysha, he's not supposed to be showing anything and showing her real name that she has not disclosed. If she don't go by her real name on YouTube or social media, that's not what you're supposed to refer to her as or show on your page. And again, how dangerous these things are, because from my understanding, Lakeysha is a single woman, but from what she said her charges was, I don't think even Anton wants with her, because we got to keep in mind, he's 5'8", shorter than moi. So let me share my screen one moment, please. So just to give you a little quick little thing right here, show what he played.
Found somebody sent me the file at the old pictures. This was her. Some of these women were born old.
And y'all know we also had, to show him here that we have to also agree that some men as well as women were also born old. Okay? From my understanding, this is a high school picture. WHENTAYTALK, shut up. Shut up. Y'all know I'm messy. Sure. Cut the shits. Okay? Cut the shits. Sorry. So let me go to Lakeysha's video. I want to go to her channel. Okay, here we are. Let me share this. Because she's showing Mr. The mic drop BBQ video. And let me just see here. I'm going to pull up her transcripts and so we just going to go through a couple of seconds of this. Okay.
Are you kidding me? Is this all you got? Why don't you fix your ugly ass daughter? Your daughter is ugly, Anton. See, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you took it there. You should be trying to fix your daughter's face. Instead, you going back in 30 years ago? Look, you got anything to do with your life? Go fix your daughter. But y'all, let's review his video. Anton, you got me twisted. You got me so twisted. You should be worried about your ugly daughter. Your daughter is ugly. Your ugly daughter is ugly. And see, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt when Corey talked about his ugly ass daughter. Your daughter ugly and your wife is ugly too, Anton. I tried to give you the benefit. No, his daughter, she out there too. His daughter ugly too. His daughter is ugly because y'all look at this. This is a man that was online crying about somebody messing with his daughter, and he starts shit with people. But thank you, Anton. Maybe I can tell this story and help somebody. I really don't like, it's not that I'm embarrassed. I mean, it's really nothing to talk about. But since Anton put it out there, we're going to go live and talk about it. Okay, Anton. But I want Anton to put that out there. Isn't that so crazy, though, how Anton don't got no damn content. He don't talk about nothing on his page. I ain't even talking about this food, and he has no content. So he want to come over here talking about I've exposed her background. Boy, I've done been to jail for stomping the shit out of some folks. You better know the truth about me.
See that, and that's the thing. Like, you trying to talk, like, don't nobody give a fuck about that. Don't nobody care. Like she said, she went for stomping somebody when she was 19. This lady is about to be 51. But I'm gonna play. Let me see here.
Do I look like I play games? But y'all, let's review his video, because for some reason he thinks it isn't. You know what, y'all? Maybe that's a story I should tell, because people tell you that when you go to jail or certain things happen to you, you can't accomplish certain things. Baby, I have accomplished a lot. Yes, I went to jail for trying to kill out. Yes, I did, for 60 days. And you know what I did? I have my master's degree. I have my bachelor's degree. I have my associate's. I have bought 2 homes. 2 homes, not one, but 2 homes. Okay, got A1 credit. Children is doing immaculate. And guess what? I don't got to deal with a Negro like Anton. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that is a story that I should tell people. Maybe it is. Anton, you cannot hurt me, because I am so glad that everything I did when I was younger, because I learned from it. I learned from it. What does that say? Your screen? Y'all gonna be like, damn, you look a little crazy. But Anton wants to always talk about somebody looks. Your daughter ugly. She couldn't look cute if you gave her a 20-inch weave, gave her some lashes, and changed her eye color. Your daughter is ugly because you are ugly, sir. Now you want to come on here and act like I care that you said that I was looking crazy. I'm looking crazy now. I just said I was gonna go to the gym, but I bet your daughter can't prevent from looking crazy. Okay.
What he don't realize is that people talk about his looks and how he's had to go get dental surgery done to look better. How he had to do things to himself to try to look better. And when Corey Holcomb went after his wife.
And let's be clear. The only surgery I did was lose weight surgery. I ain't did shit to my, y'all can kind of see what type of weak dude Anton is. Like, dude is weak. So that's why I'm talking about his ugly ass daughter. Your daughter is ugly. See, I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice, but I ain't being nice no more, y'all. I ain't being nice. Your daughter is very ugly. Your daughter looks just like that little boy that Corey explained and that he described. I was just trying to be nice. I'm not being nice no more. I'm done.
But look at what he does.
And Jessa, if you didn't know, Corey Holcomb talked about Anton Daniels' wife and daughter. He made a shirt with them and put them both as primates. And the other young man that's on the Corey Holcomb show, Corey Holcomb put a picture of his daughter up there and said that the daughter looked like Kumo D, or Kumo daughter, they called her. And Anton was on the internet crying about it, talking about, you know, he bringing his daughter, and he had to pull his daughter out of school because she was getting teased so much. Why the fuck is the kids at the school watching 5150 show? I'm just asking. But they let have on the daughter. I'm gonna end it right here. Because my understanding, the daughter just turned 18. When Corey put her up, she was a minor. She was 17. But she has since turned 18. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there because like I said, this is what she said. This was her response to him doxing her and talking about her looks. Okay. So this is what she posted. Oh, shit. We live, get in here, charges pending. So I'm gonna have to get into that video later, but this is what she posted. Oh, yes. Okay. So 8 hours ago, she says, I now have the video that was screen recorded with Anton Daniels doxing my information. This information has now escalated this to a crime. Okay? This has been escalated to a crime. Because you see, he actually showed, I had to cover it up because her name was shown in that piece. So I had to cover it up. And this video will be in the description box in case anybody wants to watch it in its entirety to get the entire context, okay? Because I don't want people to think that this lady just went at his daughter for no reason or just went at his daughter. It's not up to me to say how she feel about this shit or if she should say something about the daughter or bring the daughter into it. He brought shit into it that shouldn't have been brought into it. She brought shit into it that maybe should not have been brought into it as well. So I'm not here to say who's wrong or who right because this is not my situation. These things have happened to me. So, you know, people that it haven't happened to, a lot of people have opinions on it and things like that. But when you're not getting not exposed, but violated in this personal way by people bringing your private information on a public platform with billions of people on here, you can't say what you will or what you won't do or how far you will take it because, you know, like I said, this is her response. This is her response. The only thing that I can say to her response, the only thing that I particularly didn't really care for the response is that it actually gives Anton some type of victimhood. Because he, like he did with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, after he left the 5150 show and they got into it and they was about to fight and all this stuff, or wasn't about to fight, but acting like they about to fight, all that stuff. After that, he was every live stream, everything. He was dogging Corey out, calling him broke and all that type of stuff. He was doing all of that and talking about what he would do to him and all this shit. And then Corey hit him with that because he hadn't been saying nothing about him or nothing. And then he hit him with the daughter and the wife. So after that, he said he was going to leave it alone. Corey and them won. He was done with it because now they done brought his family into it. But here he is on here bringing other people. You're doxing a single woman. How dangerous is that? And she's also somebody's daughter. And mother, and probably grandmother. And I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but I'm saying I understand when some people respond. The only thing is that her response give him an inch to where he can try to play the victim role again, because he was playing that victim role shit when that shit happened with him and Corey Holcomb. He was playing that victim role shit. And with that being said, with that situation happening, he should have never brought these people personal shit up, because for one, if you really felt any type of way about what was happening with your family at that time, you wouldn't have did this shit to them or their motherfucking family. Coming on talking about no captivity with Freezy, I know you're everybody and you want me to start listing off his family members' name. Like, what the fuck is you gonna do all of that for? But you was just 2 months ago on YouTube crying and whining about Corey talking about your fucking daughter and wife. So how do you think this affect these people that you're bringing their personal business onto YouTube to where people can attack their fucking family and find out who their family members are and things like that? Like, what do you think is going to happen? You're putting your family in these compromising situations by not keeping shit to the motherfucking content and bringing the shit personal. Like, it might not have been something that I would have done, but I can't say that she was wrong or right for doing it. I can't. I just can't. And it's some things that I do that people don't agree with. Oh, fucking well, is the shit not happening to you? Sometimes people feel like I should shut up about the shit that's happening to me. No, I'm not shutting the fuck up, because as y'all can see, this shit is happening all around. It's just not me on here talking about these type of situations, this cyber fucking crimes and shit. It's we see this shit is happening with other people in real fucking time. People trying to intimidate people and stuff like that to stop talking about their fuck shit. When you did it, stop doing the shit and I won't have nothing to talk about. But again, when you bring stuff to a public platform, people can talk about it. This was on public platform. They didn't go digging through your shit to find nothing. This was on a public platform. She's not a celebrity, so why do you need to dig into anything? But I digress. But let's finish reading. It's crazy how a person makes a whole video of you committing a crime 30 years ago, all while recording himself committing a crime against a woman when he was just online crying about his family. That part. The content writes itself. This is crazy. Thank you to the person who sent me the video. And as a woman of my word, I will reach out to you and get your Cash App or Zelle to send you the $500 I promised. I had to go research what doxing was. And this is a good point that she brings up because she actually researched what doxing is. And we're going to talk about it because people like to also throw doxing around like they throw narcissists around. They like to throw this word doxing around. If don't nobody steal, you claim don't nobody still know who you are. You weren't doxed, sweetheart. But as we've seen, and I seen it with my own eyes, her name was on that information that he posted on his page and then deleted it. So he knew he was doing something wrong. If he didn't, it wouldn't be no need for him to delete the shit. He deleted it as soon as he got off of it. But people are always watching and screen recording motherfuckers like him. Because they know what type of punk shit he do. I had to go research what doxing was, but did you know that going online, revealing someone's name on a platform that they did not disclose is illegal? And then they do this stuff when they seemingly have way more subscribers than you. They're way bigger than your channel. And they regurgitate this shit to these people that's damn near clinically insane like they are. And then have these people believe in this shit. And what I want Keisha to do, I'm gonna also put that in her comment section, to make sure she go over to that video that he had and make sure she screenshot some of the comments in there. Let me put it on here right now. So, let me go back to it. I will stand up for everyone else. This has been done to. Disclosing a woman's private information online is crazy. Doxing. Did she give the definition of doxing? We've done this several times on my channel because we all know that people like to throw this around, but still act like they're anonymous. But they claim people dox them. Doxing somebody is the act of publicly revealing a person's private or identifying information. So like with T.S. Madison, when he came on his channel and doxed the DL Whisperer when he told his co-post or whatever that, you know, they were talking about DL Whisperer, and they said, yeah, because people act like we don't have, you know, their information, whole files on them. Yeah, we got the whole credit report. Let's, you know, but you know, all that stuff, that doxing and stuff like that is illegal. But you know, we gonna read it. Admitting that she knew it was illegal. You're saying they're identifying information, how much he specifically owes for student loans, how many judgments he had, all of that type of shit. But the bigger crime is, how the fuck did you get his social security number? How did you get his social security number to even pull his credit report? You're not a creditor. You're not a debtor. So why would you even have access to his credit report? How did you get access to that information? But he's locked up. So somebody private or identifying information, because this is another thing that doxers like to do. They like to insinuate and stuff like that about stuff, but they'll release the actual information, but they'll, you know, say subliminal shit to try to tread the line of it. But no, if you can identify that person, because everybody know who you're talking about. So when you go to those people's comment sections and people are saying, you know, saying a person's name or saying a nickname you may have put for them or something like that, that's right there. That's evidence that they gave enough identifying information for those people to know who the fuck they were talking about, such as their real name, home address, workplace. Remember, he was saying to the Freezy, because I know where he worked in real life. I know where he works. What? Phone number, etc. Okay. So that's what she did 8 hours ago. And then this here is what she put 6 hours ago. Georgia does not play. They working on issuing a warrant. Don't dox people information. This is very serious. Also, I have reached out to the person who sent me the original video for his or her Zelle information. If I didn't reach out to you, it's because someone had already sent it to me, sent me exactly what I needed. The person knows who they are, who sent it to me, the video. Please send me Zelle information or Cash App. I prefer Zelle. I don't like Cash App. So here she must have said, you know, she got a $500 ticket on whoever get her that video or him releasing her information. And one of the content creators, I know he said he had it, but he clipped the video up. So I don't know if he was the first one, but she got that information and they about to issue a motherfucking warrant for his ass up here in the D. This kind of like me in reverse. I got a PPO out on somebody out in Georgia. She in Georgia, and the person that doxed her is in Detroit. Okay, it's me. Hello. Okay, but I digress. But this is what I'm talking about. Doing all this fuck shit. This is going to get you guys in a legal pickle. Okay. And then since he also claims that he got so much money, after she finished with the court system, with the crime part, then she can hit his scallywag looking ass, his damn inchworm looking ass in that motherfucking pocket that he like to brag so motherfucking much about. Oh, yes. That's what we gonna see, the real dividends, the real decimals. Yep. Okay. So now that we've watched a piece of this and, you know, her chewing the fuck out the daughter. Okay. I'm not going to say it wasn't a chewing out. It was harsh words. Okay. But now I want to bring y'all to another video. And this video is of why a lot of people didn't feel bad for him when Corey Holcomb said what he said about his daughter. So now I'm going to go to this here video, and this is from O'Shea Duke Jackson. Again, these videos will be down in the description box for your viewing. And let me make this full screen because this is the title of his video. What Anton did to her kids was just plain evil. Let's take a listen to this, because you guys brace yourselves. Brace your fucking selves.
When I got an interesting message. February is officially Black History Month, and I was sitting back reading the history of Black American Christians.
Amen.
When I got an interesting message, and it said, "Hi Shay, my YouTube channel is named We Need More, It's Raining. Look, the most disgusting thing Anton Daniels did was talk about my children and say they was going to be in jail and for the streets.
Damn.
Please cover this. I would really appreciate it." I believe she meant to say it. Rewind. So I first went to her video in which she reviewed it more than 2 years ago.
And this was the young lady that was on my last video with, it was her and Lakeysha, and I think it was Freezy, maybe. I'm not sure, but just listen to this.
And as I started to listen to her video, I understood that this particular incident happened on one of Anton Daniels' YouTube channels called Fight Club. So I was typing, looking for Fight Club, and yeah, I could not find Fight Club because the channel is no longer there. But I did come across this explanation from Anton Daniels, who was the owner of Fight Club.
I think that it ran its course. I think that it did what it had to do. And, you know, it was good while it lasted. But you got to know, you have to know when to fold.
I think he got that 7-day notice from YouTube that they were shutting that channel down.
You got to know when you won. You have to know when you won. And if you try to milk every single thing out of it, you're going to find yourself in a bad space as a result of it.
Let me kind of give you guys a small brief history on Fight Club. Fight Club was one of Anton Daniels' other channels.
Look at him. Looking like a piece of shit with eyes. A fucking billy goat. And he got the, when y'all hear what he says to this young lady.
And it did not always include him. It was a panel-based style channel. People would be there debating, sometimes arguing. And what happened when Fight Club was a part of Anton Daniels' main channel, somebody came on, I believe one day, got naked on the stream, nudity, something like that. And then his channel was removed for a short period of time. They got the channel back. So that's why he started this situation with Fight Club. And it was making a lot of money, according to Anton Daniels, but YouTube began to crack down on, people getting disrespected on the shows.
And also, when you talk about children in this manner, YouTube will shut your shit down.
People getting bullied on the show. So he eventually decided that he would shut it down because in order to keep it going, he was doing too many restrictions and, people going to just crash out because it's not their channel. So that's what happened. Unfortunately for Anton, though, in this particular sense, he was actually one of the reasons why the YouTube channel like Fight Club would be taken down. He ended up having a beef with the sister called Tyranny on this particular stream. And again, on this stream, she accuses Anton of talking about her kids. Now, Tyranny, I believe, is from Texas. I think Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. I didn't know very much about her. It seems that maybe she's done some booty clapping online. And that was a part of the conversation. But as it appears, her and Anton had gotten to it in this night. And she was trying to get back on. And there was a rule, if you pay like a $40 fee, you can get the person back on the stream. And he...
Do that sound familiar to y'all? If people come on the panel, if you want them down, you pay. If they want to stay up, they pay. Like, just grifting. Just grifting. They look like they learned a lot from him. Look like they learned a lot from him. But we digress. Let's move on.
Kept kicking her off whenever she was trying to come back on and talk to him. But this is kind of what Anton Daniels started to say.
He kind of shined because y'all think that they deserve a voice. We let you come up because we laugh at you, not with you. We laugh at your hair. We laugh at your badass kids that be in the background making a bunch of noise. We laugh at the fact that you're a baby mama and you're at the bottom of the totem pole of society. We laugh at the fact that you will never probably ever make any more than $30,000 a year. We laugh at the fact that guys only look at you as something that they can dump off in. And
Wait, Anton, you got it. It's too much. It's too much. You got it.
Woo! So in this, he says, we laugh at you for being a single mom. You will never make $30,000 a year. We laugh at your hair. We laugh at your badass kids that scream in the background. Let's stop with that. I've been on live streams before where you roast people, you argue people, and you fight people. Okay? And I get that streams can get out of hand. And him feeling this way, I mean, hey, I can't tell anybody how to feel. You can feel how you want about anybody. The problem is when you come online and you profess to be a Christian, and then you have a lady who I don't know what she may have done or what she may have said. I was not able to get that.
Why the fuck is he always holding his lips like that? Like Tyler Perry and shit.
That part, the stream has been taken down, and it seems like somebody cut it up and uploaded it. But he's literally telling her, like, we laugh at you for being a single mom.
Look at him.
You'll never make this money. We laugh at your hair. We laugh at your badass kids. On that notion alone, if you are a Christian, a man who professes Christianity, it's something that you don't say to anybody, you know, let alone a woman. Now, if this is a woman that you feel like she's annoying, she's a problem maker, then just ban her and don't talk about her. Because if she is what you're saying that she is, then a person like that is not really worth talking about. But again, remember Anton Daniels, who is always complaining about people talking about his daughter and his wife. Look at what he said about her kids continuously.
We know that your children is going to either be stealing hubcaps when they grow up, or they'll have hubcaps.
Now I'm gonna slow this part down because I want y'all to hear what the fuck he said. Why won't let me change it to slow? I guess.
We know that listen. If she got a son, he probably watching the Kid Boys.
He said about her
when they grow up
kids continuously.
We know that your children is going to either be stealing hubcaps when they grow up, or they'll have hubcaps when they grow up. We know that listen, if she got a son, he probably watching the Kid Boys tutorial right now on YouTube.
He said if she got a son, he probably gonna be a Kia. Let me put the caption up so y'all can see what he's saying.
He said about her kids continuously.
We know that your children is going to either be stealing hubcaps when they grow up,
Stealing hubcaps,
or they'll have hubcaps when they grow up. We know that listen, if she got a son, he probably watching the Kid Boys tutorial right now on YouTube.
watching tutorials about a Kia Boys right now on YouTube.
Or it's a strong possibility that her daughter may be for the street.
Or a strong possibility that her daughter may be for the streets. Y'all hear that shit?
Know that listen, if she got a son, he probably watching the Kid Boys tutorial right now on YouTube. Or it's a strong possibility that her daughter may be for the street.
So he says this: your kids will be out there stealing hubcaps or selling hubcaps. Your daughter will be pregnant, and your son will be a Kia boy, okay? Or watching videos on being a Kia boy. Now, what I've looked at is this Kia boy thing. I didn't know what it was, but it's basically an organized group of teenagers and young adults who participate in this social media trend of stealing like Kias and Hyundai vehicles. It started like in Milwaukee before, growing across the United States. But basically, he's saying that her kids are going to be criminals. And again, this is something that if you're going to say it, it's something that you probably should say offline. Like if you feel like somebody's going to do this, fine. Okay, it's no problem.
Because what is that to say about somebody's kids, but you don't want nobody saying shit about your damn kid?
Say that. But to get on here and say it, that's the issue. right? To get on there and say it, why would you say that? It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, it just does not make sense to say something like that. It is actually hella stupid.
And I can't believe those women are sitting there while he's degrading this lady and her children like this.
I mean, there's plenty of people who I could think that about, whether it's women or men. I mean, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I see somebody every damn day and I look at them and say,
damn, this man hair nappy.
Yep. See that person over there? They ain't gonna never be nothing.
Woo!
But I don't need to get on here and say that on my stream, especially about a woman that I probably don't know. It's just not a good look. Now, at this time, the lady's trying to get back on the stream and basically defend herself. He keeps kicking her off. But then he say this.
We don't have to do anything. She's worthless. She's nothing. She's nothing but a vapor, right? At any moment, listen, if she was gone tomorrow, nobody would ask questions as to where she was. Nobody will miss you. Please, nobody will put you on a t-shirt.
This is worse than Ether.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me go all the way in.
Hold on, Izzy, let him rock. Let him rock. Stop him.
You hear this? Let them rock. Let them rock. All of them are pieces of shit. And I don't even know what this is right here that's next to him. But all of them should be a damn shame of themselves.
Somebody stop him.
You are nothing. Nobody will miss you. Nobody will remember you. Nobody is going to check on your kids. Nobody cares about who your baby daddy is. Nobody is going to donate to a GoFundMe. Nobody is going to have a fish fry in your name. You're nothing. Nothing. Don't ever in your life feel comfortable enough to mention my name or talk about anybody that's associated with me or sitting next to me.
Because you who exactly? You raggedy thumbnail looking ass bitch. Like, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
You're nothing. You're trash.
He's saying some really terrible things here. Again, you are worthless. If you died, would nobody care about you? You know, you are trash. And what is also disturbing is you have like all these other guys that are up there and they think that somehow this is funny. But I'll address that another time because really the focus is not really on those guys because I know how dudes are on YouTube. Like, you know, the dude that's the biggest YouTuber or popular YouTuber, you kind of don't want to tell him that he's wrong because you don't.
And that's how it goes around YouTube anyway. The person that presumably has the bigger audience, people don't want to go against them and all that type of shit. So they let them run rampant and do shit when they know they be fucking wrong. And instead of telling them that they're wrong so they can correct the fucking behavior, they sit there and act like the person ain't doing shit. They act like they agree with this shit, but they wouldn't agree with that shit if it was done to them. And then they also try to gaslight the person that the bullshit is being done to. Like they're wrong or they're doing something. Or when they fucking respond with the law, they want to act like, oh, they're going too far. No, bitch, we taking it there.
Don't want to get into beef with him and you kind of want his grace because you want to grow your platform too. So these dudes are just laughing because they think that it's funny, but it's really not. I mean, you're telling this lady that she's worthless. And even if you do feel like that, you don't have to publicize it. You don't have to humiliate this lady if she's that down bad. If she's that down bad and doesn't have money, why are you even wasting your time talking about her? All right. Again, this is something that a guy who's talking about Peef Network with Anton, nothing. Women talk about how their self-esteem was lowered, how he treated me like I was nothing. I've heard people say the same thing about what happened on the Peef Network with Anton. Same situation. They made us feel like we were worthless. And I thought about that because a lot of the content that used to come on these streams, especially with Anton and some of the ladies, it was almost like they were there just to be set up and to be roasted. and to be just humiliated and for them to cry. Like almost the same thing that you see on Fresh and Fit with Myron. And then now what you see him doing is taking this, position as if, he's being attacked, as if, something is wrong with him, as if, he's the victim and all of this. And the reality is that, hey, if you're going to be mad at Corey Holcomb for doing what he's doing, there's just so much evidence of you doing what you're doing now. And it's still wrong what Corey did, because just because Anton Daniels is disrespecting other people's kids, it doesn't necessarily give somebody the right, or it doesn't give them the right to attack innocent bystanders, like his daughter and his wife. They're not the ones doing that to anybody. It's Anton. But then Anton wants sympathy, and he's doing it to other people. I mean, it's just insane. And let me just say this. In life, if we don't want people to do things to us, we have to really go out there and treat people fairly. I heard a guy say something on social media that's pretty interesting. He says, do everything to me that you want done to you. And on the flip side, don't do anything to me that you don't want done to you. Woo! I thought that was a very good way of looking at it. Do everything to me.
Let me put that
that you want done to you. Want people to do things to us, we have to really go out there and treat people fairly. I heard a guy say something on social media that's pretty interesting. He says, do everything to me that you want done to you. And on the flip side, don't do anything to me that you don't want done to you.
Woo! That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. But y'all, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section about what we talked about today. With this is part 2 of Anton Daniels doxing content creators, and this is the result. So we heard what Lakeysha had to say about his daughter, and we also heard what he had to say about someone else's children that were actually young children. Okay? Even her. So would you have sympathy for him? Do y'all think she went too far? Do y'all think she ain't go far enough? Do y'all think that it is what it is? Like, do you think it is what it is? Because, I mean, all is fair in love and war. You dog out somebody else's kids. Somebody had an opportunity to do that shit to you and your kids. Or should kids just be out of it, period? Like, what do you think? If somebody bring your personal stuff onto YouTube, is it fair that you hit them back with the personal shit? Or like, what do you think? But this is what it is, and this is where we're at in this space where people think they can do what the fuck ever they want to do, and nothing, like, is no consequences for it. But when you get the law involved, you can't entertain all of this stuff. You have to keep focused, because anything you say can be held against you. So you need to, when you get the law involved, that's where your stuff are talking the bullshit and going back and forth on YouTube end, because you don't want to give the judge no motherfucking indication, nothing, that this is a back and forth and that you want to entertain this person. No. You can do what you gonna do, and we gonna see you in court. And it looks like that's what Lakeysha has done. So I'm so happy for her. I'm gonna listen to her live and see what's going on with that warrant, because that's what the fuck he need. Because what he did was wrong as hell, wrong as two left shoes. And I don't give a fuck if she called his daughter ugly 58 times. It looked like the word ugly was mentioned 58 times in said video. She didn't dox her or anything. She commented on her appearance. She didn't even put her picture up. So that could just be her damn opinion if the young lady is ugly. And I'm going to use the word young lady because she's 18 now. She's not, a fully adult and all that type of stuff. But she's not a minor either. So, y'all let me know what you think down in the comment section. In the meantime, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another video. I'm dropping this one tomorrow, so y'all will see this on Wednesday. And I might have another video to do about Jamal Bryant. What do y'all think about him come out the Target boycott is over? Says who and why? Was any of the demands met that you put out there when you was clout chasing last year? Was it a clout? What we gonna talk about that? Let's see. I'll see. We can tap into that and see what's going on because I got some thoughts. Okay, but y'all again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know every time I upload. Share this mo, and until next time, y'all.